Hi everyone, welcome to today's Lent reflection. Before we begin anything though, let's just remind ourselves that God is with us. I will light a candle to help us to remember that we are in the presence of God. He is here, and we bring ourselves into this space with Him. So maybe just take a few deep breaths before we do anything else. Today we're going to look at corporate sin, and I'm going to read a passage from Romans 5. Therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death came through sin, and so death spread to all, because all have sinned. So I wonder, for a few moments you can take yourself back to the time when we had the pandemic, and we all had to isolate and be in small groups, definitely not all together. And I really missed it. I missed the hugs, I missed being with people. And I realised, and I think we all realise, that we need each other and that we don't do life very well on our own. We also realise that our individual actions have an effect on others. Do you remember also we all had to wear face masks all the time, and we were told that it was to stop us catching COVID, but actually it was more about protecting others than protecting ourselves. The pandemic taught us that we are not an island, that all our actions and intentions are interrelated and interdependent. And it's the same with sin. We can take our individual responsibility for our own sins, and yet we're part of this bigger system, a world which is sinful, and we can never escape it or its effects. What we can do, however, is treat others with compassion and forgiveness, the way that we would want to be treated, and we can love our neighbours as Jesus calls us to. As we just take a few moments to pause and think about the effect that we have on other people, either directly or indirectly, let's think about the one thing that we could change that might help someone else today. So shall we just pause for a few moments? And as our time draws to close, can I pray for you? Lord, I know I'm a sinner. I rejoice that you sent your only Son to die for my sins, that I might be redeemed and saved by your love. Help me to love as you did. Amen. Thanks for joining me. Bless you all.